Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to all those that will be watching on the replay. We missed a couple days and then we were getting a little bit of a late start. Some of us have insomnia right here. So yeah, we'll give a minute for people to get on. And if nobody does get on, we'll just get started in a minute for the replay. Friday. We're going to talk about Friday. We're going to talk, good morning. We're going to talk about the etymology of the word Friday, what it really means, what the energy of Friday really is all about. So good morning. Come in, say hello. Sorry that we missed yesterday, and yesterday was my husband's birthday, and Wednesday just was a whirlwind of after my granddaughter was born, so I needed a couple days to recover, but I thought let's get on for Friday and we'll do kind of the whole weekend's energy instead of just one day. We'll do the weekend. So we're going to work with for our oracle deck for today, we're going to work with the Kyle Gray Angels and Ancestors. It's a beautiful deck. Before I come on, I kind of just like scan my shelves and see what deck wants to work with us today. And this was the deck that was screaming, good morning, good morning. So we're going to work with Angels and Ancestors by Kyle Gray. And then we'll also do our tarot pulls, probably from just one of my standard RWS decks that are sitting here. Come on in. Hello. Remembering that if you didn't register your name, it's just going to say Facebook user. So if you want me to know your name, and I would love to know your name, you've got to just quickly register your whatever with StreamYard. Hi, Corinne. Hello, hello. How are you feeling? A couple weeks past your surgery. Hopefully you're feeling a lot better. So normally we say first person in who gives us their sign. We'll start with that sign for the energy for the weekend. So whoever said hello is technically the first person, but I don't know who it is. So whoever's the first person to comment. But we'll just wait another quick second. And so good. Only a couple days left. What do you mean? Is it like a temporary thing? Sweet. We'll start with Capricorn. Okay. I'm a Capricorn too. I thought it was like like an implant thing. What do you mean only a couple days left? Does it only work for like a couple of weeks and then that's supposed to make you better? How does that work? But that's exciting that you're feeling better. Okay, so when I woke up this morning, well, I had some crazy dreams last night again, you guys. Crazy, crazy dreams. I've got to get my dream journal upstairs next to my bed because by the time I wake up and let the dogs out, I come into my office and I have every intention of writing in my dream journal, which is right here. This is my dream journal. But then I forget half of it. So I need to put this up next to my bed. No, it's permanent, but only a couple weeks of restrictions. Oh, yeah. After surgery, sometimes you're like doing light duty and stuff. But I know that when I woke up, I had some cool dreams and I was like, I got to remember to write those down. Of course, I forgot most of it, but I do remember specifically, I was thinking to myself, you got to remember to look up the word or the etymology, which etymology is the meaning or the root of a word. Okay. Most words have a root in Latin or, Greek, and most of the words in the English language don't mean anything close to what we think they mean. So I know that Friday is ruled by Venus. Okay. Every day of the week is ruled by a certain planetary energy. Sunday, for instance, makes sense because it's ruled by the sun. Monday is ruled by the moon. Tuesday is Mercury, I think. Let's see. Tuesday is Mars. I'll have to look that one up too. Wednesday is Mercury. I'll have to look that one up. Thursday is Saturn. I'll have to look that one up. And Friday is Venus. And then Saturday is Saturn. My dreams have been out of control, crazy for days. It's been nuts. Like I'm having, I don't know what's going on. And then I'm so tired during the day too, because I'm pretty sure we're astral traveling. But okay, so back Friday, it's ruled by Venus. But I was like, the root of the word Fry doesn't sound anything like Venus. So where did that come from? Like, why is it ruled by Venus, but what does Friday mean? Mina, we'll see. Like, we're going to be doing the same thing we do every morning. Good morning, Terry. If you want a personal reading about your marriage, then you probably want to book one. Okay. So that's my recommendation for that. So anyways, back to Friday. They're ruled by Venus, but I'm like, why is the word Friday? What does it mean? So I went ahead and looked up the etymology for Friday, and here's what we have. Let me just read it to you. It says, Friday, the origin of the word, and when they break it down, the beginning of Friday is really like Frida. It's spelled Frida, and it says it's Old English, the day of Frigga, which is a goddess, Freya. Frigga is Freya. For the day of Frigga, named after the Germanic goddess Frigga, wife of the supreme god Odin, and goddess of married love. So that makes sense because Venus is the planet of love and romance and also money and other things too, because Venus rules Taurus and it rules Libra. So the wife of the supreme god Odin and goddess of married love. Translation of late Latin, day of Venus. Frigga being equated with the Roman goddess of love, Venus. So see, that's why Friday is ruled by Venus, because it was the day of Frigga. But the reason I bring that up is just to know that, like, you know, we might just be coming back into these understandings of the energies of the planets and the days of the week and so on and so forth. But they, you know, like the powers that be, the ones that rule the world, they've known these things all along and they've been using these things all along, right? So why do you think we get paid on Friday? Why do you think it's normal to get paid on Friday? Well, Venus. Venus is money. It's also date night because it's love, right? So it's just interesting to me because the only thing I could think of really as far as traditions that go with Fridays were people that are Catholic used to always eat fish on Friday, right? Which I'm not Catholic, so I can't remember why that is, but there was something to do with that. But the thing is, like, even the Catholic Church, they all know why Friday is called Friday. It's named after a goddess Frigga. So why would a Christian church or supposedly, you know, Christian church be still using, you know, if they could change the calendar 700 years to the Gregorian calendar and totally screw up our time, because if you weren't here the other day and if you haven't been like listening, a lot of people are tripping right now in the world because we've figured out that specifically the Ethiopians have a completely different calendar than we do still. If you go and you pull up somebody's phone in Ethiopia right now, it's going to say it's 2014, not 2022. So anyway, it's just interesting that they would change the whole entire calendar, take us from a 13-month calendar to a 12-month calendar, skipping one whole month and one whole zodiac sign, which was, what's the 13th sign called? Ophiuchus. But they're going to keep the names of the goddesses that rule the day of the week. It just seems like they would have changed the name for Friday. So anyway, that's our tiny little ramble for today. Friday is the day of Venus because it was originally named for Frigga, which is AKA Freya, which is the goddess of love who was married to Odin. So there's your little tidbit for today about Friday. Okay, Corinne had got on first and given her sign, which is Capricorn. So we're going to start with Capricorn today. We're going to work with Angels and Ancestors by Kyle Gray because that's the deck that was, you know, wanting to be worked with. And then we're going to work with, I think we're going to work with this little one. This was like a standard RWS deck. Like it was like this size, but I trimmed it. So now it's like a little bit smaller because I just trimmed the borders off of it. Oh, I'm so glad, Corinne. Thank you. Because I want to ramble. I love to ramble and I love to educate, and like these little factoids are so interesting. And I know, you know, people have a busy day ahead, so I don't want to keep people in here too long just rambling about whatever. But that was in my head. I woke up and I'm like, go look up what the word Friday means. And I'm not necessarily thinking I don't think there's anything wrong with that. per se to have it be ruled by Frigga. I personally haven't really ever worked with any of the Germanic or more like Viking gods and goddesses personally. But if you're a person that works with Odin or Freya, then Friday is a really good day because it's the day of Frigga. Hey, sir, we're not going to bark right now. Come here. Gus is trying to protect. Good morning. Hello. Whoever just gave me the purple heart. I can't see your name. We're starting with Capricorn, okay? So don't think that we've missed you if you are a sign that comes before Capricorn. Gus, come sit down. Okay, we're going to start with angels and ancestors. What message do we have for Capricorn for this weekend, for Friday, ruled by Venus, Saturday, ruled by Saturn, and Sunday, ruled by the sun? That's kind of an up and down energy, right? Because Saturn, that doesn't, to me, Saturn, I guess it kind of makes sense. Because if you think about Saturn, that's kind of the rule regulator, obligation energy. And a lot of times on Saturdays, you feel like you need to go run all your errands. You need to be cleaning your house. You need to be doing your honey-do list. You need to be doing all those things that are like adulty, right? So that kind of makes sense for Saturn energy. And Friday makes sense for getting paid. Also, like a lot of times you'll go do your beauty things, go get your hair cut. I need to go get my nails did. If I can hurry up and do this, then I need to work for an hour or two. And then I need to go get my nails done. So those type of beauty type things are very much Venus energy, right? So it makes sense to do those on Friday. Going shopping, buying yourself a new outfit. Very much Venusian energy. Okay, so Capricorn. Energy for the weekend. For the freaking weekend. I feel like sometimes Capricorn might be the one I like energetically get stumped with, only because I'm a Capricorn and it's a lot harder to read for yourself than other people. Okay, Capricorns, we got Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. But overall, the fox is usually a energy that represents mischief or cunning, or maybe somebody could be being a trickster right now. Foxes are very mischievous, right? Which again, it is the weekend. So maybe you're just going to go out and get into some mischief this weekend. But try to remember and trust your hidden talents. Maybe you're going to do some karaoke, but have some fun. Spirit Fox. I haven't really ever worked with this deck. That's why I wanted to grab it, because it was just like, pick me, pick me. Let's look up the Spirit Fox and see if there's anything else in there. Spirit Fox, message, stay alert as change is in the air. The Spirit Fox features my favorite animal of all time, the red fox, an amazingly resilient creature able to survive in urban environments or of the freezing temperatures of the Arctic. Foxes know what it's like to be hunted. For centuries, they have sought for their precious fur when all they want to do is to survive. So the Spirit Fox can help you overcome the energies of adversity and unfair treatment. Also, as urban foxes hide in cities and go about their businesses in the darker hours, the fox offers the medicine of blending in. So, I don't know if you need to go like rob a bank this weekend in the middle of the night. This fox energy is going to help you blend in. The extended message is the energies around you, Capricorn, are changing at this time. And although it may not always be comfortable, you are equipped with all that you need to survive this shift. We definitely are in a big shift, you guys. We are literally in the biggest shift that this world is going to be in, or has been in for, millennium. You just got this deck. How do you like it? Have you opened it and worked with it yet? I think I actually bought this deck used. I'm pretty sure, just because it was like a really good deal and I thought, why not? So yeah, we are not just Capricorn, but everybody, you guys, we're in a huge shift right now. But you are equipped with all that you need to survive this shift. You are being presented with opportunities to reach spaces you've never encountered before. And this can make you feel on edge, but be open to the shifts occurring because they really are the answers to your prayers. The experience of being hunted or threatened is now behind you, and you are being invited to come out from your den and reveal your glory and talents. Call upon Spirit Fox Medicine to help you be seen for who you are and trust in your talents in order to be the best that you can be in these changing times. Oh, good. I have used it maybe one other time, but we'll see. This is our first pull from it today. But so for Capricorn or anybody that is resonating with this message, to me overall, because it's talking about the shift that we're in and bringing forth your talents. If there are, if you have, those random tidbits of knowledge or, healing abilities or something that you feel like you want to bring to the surface, but you're afraid because your imposter syndrome is keeping you small. This is kind of your message to bring those gifts to the forefront because they're needed during this time of the shift. In order to help other people make it to the new earth, we need all hands on deck. So right now is not the time to be judging or living in your ego. If you feel like you have spiritual gifts or something to offer, you've got to bring them forward. Like, do you guys think that every day when I come to get on here and go live, I'm just like, yeah, I might be a little bit more confident than some people, but I still get in my own head. And every single day I still say to myself, why am I going to do this? Nobody cares. Probably I'm just annoying people. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell myself those things too, but then I remember that even if it just gives one person a little bit of clarity, then it's worth it. And I need to get out of my own head and get here to help the shift. This is all about helping us all get through the shift. Okay. So that was for Capricorn. Now let's get your tarot card, but I'm going to let my dog out real quick. Okay. So if he's not able to just sit out there and bark and terrorize the door, then he's not happy. Okay, so tarot energy for the weekend for Capricorn. Hello, everybody else that's coming on. Hello. Sorry we missed you guys. We were just talking a little bit about Friday and the root and the etymology of the word Friday, which we looked up, and it is tied to the Germanic goddess Frigga, which is aka Freya, which is why Fridays are ruled by Venus. So you can watch the playback and learn a little bit more about that, but that's what we were already talking about. We're starting with Capricorn. So these are the first energy cards we've pulled so far. Capricorn energy for the weekend. I know I'm struggling a little bit. I'm probably going to pull 3 cards for us because this is going to be for the whole weekend. I'm going to pull 3. I have not been like drunk since New Year's Eve. Have not had a hangover. I've had like 1 drink, maybe 3 or 4 times. I've been very responsible, and I've been feeling really good about that. I've been working on cleansing my liver. I've been doing castor oil packs, and I just really feel like I need to get all my organs really like pristine. I don't know if that's part of the shift as well. It's just getting the physical body as like purged as possible. I have been contemplating a parasite cleanse now for like a year, you guys. Those of you guys who have been on parasite cleanse social media, you'll have known or probably seen what this is. It's called Paragard, and it was sold out for like several months, but I bought this like a year ago, and I have been needing to do this parasite cleanse for a full year now, and I keep getting scared. And the best time to do a parasite cleanse is during the waxing moon, which we're almost in. Tomorrow, Saturday, is like the when we enter the second quarter moon. So then that week leading up to the next full moon, which is the 16th. So next week would be the perfect week to start this. I need to, but I'm scared. Has anybody else done this? Has anybody, maybe if it's not Paragard, but has anybody else parasite cleansed lately? Because I know that I need to do it, but then I also found out that if I do it, I have to get my husband to do it, because if you are basically exchanging DNA via, intimacy, if you do a parasite cleanse and your partner doesn't, then you're just going to get those parasites given back to you. So if you have an intimate partner or you're married, you parasite cleanse, they have to parasite cleanse. And I feel like it's going to be a little bit harder to get him to do so. But nonetheless, that is something that I will be probably talking about next week. So, all right, back to Capricorn. Our tarot cards don't look amazing. Ace of Wands, Five of Wands reversed, and then Queen of Swords. Okay. So, Five of Wands in reverse, I'm kind of okay with because it represents drama and it represents a lot of other people. Think about it kind of like too many chiefs and not enough Indians, too many people that want to be the boss or want to be in charge, and not enough people that are willing to listen. So yeah, it's very much a card of drama, but because it's in reverse, I feel like the drama has already happened. It's hard for me not to look at that way because, again, I'm a Capricorn and I definitely had some drama on Monday, as some of you guys may know. So I'm feeling still a little bit raw, still a little bit sensitive after that. So I don't know if you other Capricorns had something kind of dramatic that came up this weekend or this week, and now it's the weekend and you're still kind of not quite over it yet. And the Ace of Wands in reverse is kind of saying, don't force yourself to go out and do a lot. If you need to just chill and relax, then you're just going to stay home and chill and relax. Back to the Saturday energy of Saturn. Saturn a lot of times makes us feel like, oh, we gotta go stain the deck today. We gotta go to Sam's Club, or we gotta go to Costco. We gotta get this list done. That's very much Saturn energy, but sometimes we just have to take a break. Also, though, it could be saying that you have been stagnant for too long. If you have been listening too much to that desire to rest, then this might be in reverse because it's blocked and it's time for you to reignite that passion, that fire. Ace of Wands, if it's upright, Wands is the fire element. It's energy. This is literally like from spirit, see how all the wand or all the aces have the hand of spirit coming out of the ethers just to say, here you go. It's like a gift. So this could be the gift of energy if you choose to accept it, but because it's in reverse, you're blocking it somehow. The only card that's coming in the upright position for Capricorn right now is the Queen of Swords. So, maybe it's time for you to do some communication, speak up about something. Maybe whatever you need to speak up about has to do with that Five of Wands. Again, that was kind of the more dramatic situation. The Queen of Swords is a little bit less in her heart and a little bit more in her intellect and her throat chakra. She's more about business. She's more about let's even if we need to be blunt, let's just say what it is. Let's call a spade. Okay. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be the most exciting and amazing weekend, Capricorn. That includes me, which I'm kind of bummed because it's my husband's birthday. We're supposed to be going out, but like I said, I have been trying not to drink. So for me personally, I'm a little bit not nervous, but like, I want to go have fun and celebrate my husband, but I don't want to get drunk and party, and I don't want there to be any drama. Not that there should be, but I've definitely been in the Ace of Wands reverse for a while, where I've been just kind of like being very, very, very laid back and not been going out at all on weekends because it's easier for me to say no to alcohol if I don't go out at all, So that's Capricorn. Okay, so the next would be Aquarius. Aquarius, we're going to start with the tarot. Aquarius for the weekend energy. Two of Wands reverse, Nine of Swords, and Six of Cups reverse. So why are we all getting so many reverse cards for the weekend, man? Two of Wands reversed. You've got something that you want to do, but you're not sure. Two of Wands is about making plans, looking at the future and deciding what you want. I mean, really, if this card's upright, you can have and do whatever you want. You've just got to decide where you want to put your energy. So because that's showing up in reverse and it's next to the Nine of Swords, which is our only card here that's upright, it's just saying that you're just too much in your head about it. Or maybe, the last time you had the opportunity to do something like this for the weekend, it didn't go the way that you wanted to. So now you have some regrets about it. But Nine of Swords is like, look at this guy. He's sitting in bed and just like all the things that are going through our head of all the things that went wrong or could go wrong. Very, very much anxiety ridden. So, this is for Aquarius, which all of the air signs do tend to lend or go towards more of an ungrounded energy that can lead itself to anxiety. So you need to get grounded. Okay. Aquarius, get outside barefoot for 5 minutes. Just take some deep breaths, get yourself grounded. Stop thinking about the what ifs or the shoulda, woulda, couldas. Okay. And then your third card is the Six of Cups reverse, which is also difficult, right? Six of Cups should be a card of nostalgia or innocence or friendship and feeling recognized by, a friend, but it's in reverse. So maybe you're feeling a little bit neglected. Maybe you have been wanting somebody to reach out, and again, you're in your head and they haven't. So sometimes we just have to take that energy into our own hands. If there's somebody that you want to connect with or that you've been thinking about, instead of just sitting in fear about it, reach out to them. Be the person that does it. We always all expect everybody to come to us, but sometimes we need to be the one that steps up and goes after it. If you want to talk to somebody or hear from somebody or hang out with somebody this weekend, then be the person that takes that initiative. Get out of your head and just send the text. Okay. Oh, we got to get you a oracle message for Aquarius. Trying to keep up on comments. And my energy is a little bit low right now too. I haven't had any coffee. I don't know why. Who are we on now? That was Aquarius. And now this is still Aquarius. So we started with Capricorn. So we've only done, this is only our second one. Sorry, I'm working while trying to listen and pest you. Leave Terry alone. We're trying to do readings. Okay, Aquarius, you got She-Wolf, Unleash the Wild Within. So that is a very different energy from the tarot cards that you just got. You might be feeling pouty and overthinking things, but Spirit is wanting you to just step in. And the She-Wolf would go after what it is that they wanted. The She-Wolf wouldn't be sitting there in their anxiety, hoping that one of their friends reaches out. The She-Wolf would go after it. Okay. And if you don't have Shakira going off in your head right now, then you're not doing it right. Because all I can hear is Shakira. Okay, so She-Wolf, let your wild side up and out, unleash your talents and your desires, which is interesting because Capricorn's oracle card also had to do with unleashing talents. So why do I have so many people in my group right now with all of these talents and gifts that they could and should be sharing with the collective, but you guys are keeping them locked up? Not cool. Uncool. So if you're local, if we need to do some classes, if you guys need some additional guidance to be able to feel like you are comfortable to bring those gifts out, then let's talk about it. I'm open to doing those things. Okay. So Aquarius, let your wild side out, unleash your talents and your desires. The She-Wolf is a powerful shamanic soul who is half woman, half wolf, half woman. She is the alpha female who is not afraid to stand out from the crowd. So an alpha female is not going to sit in her bed and pout that nobody has invited her out anywhere this weekend. She's going to go create her own party. She is wild, unfiltered, and unfettered. She encourages you not to be trapped by the limiting factors of weaker members of the pack or those who are trying to hunt you down because you have gifts. We can't worry about what other people think about that. I'm too afraid of judgment. Very, very few know my gifts, and I don't know how to change that. Well, let's figure it out, Corinne, because it's time. It's time. You were not gifted those gifts to be hiding from them. I'm going to have to go spank my wiener dog. He's being very naughty. She encourages not to be trapped by the limiting factors of weaker members of the pack or those who are trying to hunt you down because you have gifts that they don't like or understand. She represents the energy of the wilderness and the unknown and encourages you to be free and unchained and go beyond boundaries. Release the animal energy within and track down what you need to do to express your true self. Once one starts barking, they all think they need to start barking. The extended message is you are being rewilded at this time, rewilded. So maybe you have put your passions away and now they're just kind of starting to bubble up, okay? Guided to reconnect to your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back on your hopes and dreams, you're being encouraged to chase them after Chase after them now. Let the wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in. And don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom or your growth. The life that you want is here. You just have to go after it. So, you know, these messages are for anybody that resonates with them, but specifically Aquarius. Haha, you told me that again. Don't make me keep telling you people things again and again and again, right? It's time. It's time to bring these gifts forward. And think about it like this. Think about how it's selfish for you not to. Because most of the time we're willing to do things for other people that we're not necessarily willing to do for ourselves, right? Like I said, I could have easily just been like, you know what? I already missed 2 days this week. I need to get my nails done. I need to get busy working because people get paid today. So the earlier I get started on the hotlines, usually the more money I make because people get paid. So I could have been like, no, I'm just going to go do that. But no, I showed up. I showed up for you guys because even if just one person got the message that they needed to hear right now, then that was worth it, right? If I'm going to use my gifts for business to make the money that I make to live, which I do, then I need to make sure that I'm giving back and helping others because that's karma, right? Okay, so that was Aquarius. Now we're going to go to Pisces. And we're just going to stick with Oracle first. Oh, you're welcome. I love you too, even though I don't even know who you are because it's not showing me your name. If you didn't sign it up on the StreamYard thing, it won't show me your name, but I love you. Okay, Pisces. Tell me something good. Oh, it's Ange. But which Ange? Oh, Angie. Yeah, I do keep telling you the same thing. Angie already knows. Okay. Pisces. The elder, well, Pisces literally is the elder. Pisces on the zodiac wheel, Aries is like the babies. They're the youngest. And then Pisces are the oldest. So they literally are the elder energy. Like, just, you know, so much wisdom. I love that card. Did you guys watch? I can't remember. Pisces here. You are. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that. So Pisces typically are the oldest souls. So if you are a Pisces, you have definitely had, I like to look at this. This is not a fact. Okay. This is like my own personal spiritual opinion. As I just like to say it as a rule of thumb, if you're a Pisces, then you've probably had at least 12 wives, right? Because you're the 12th sign. But you could have 50 signs, right? But Aries are like the babies. They're probably like new spirits, or they've only been here for, you know, a couple times, probably recently. Oh, you missed Capricorn again. I started with Capricorn today, Chris. So Capricorn's was all right. It was like basically you need to stop trying to hide your talents. You need to bring your talents and your gifts forward and stop trying to be small. And your tarot cards for the weekend were kind of like try to avoid drama. Either maybe just stay home and stay out of the drama. The only card that was upright, because I did 3 cards because it's the whole weekend instead of just one day. The only card that was upright for Capricorn was Queen of Swords, which is kind of like being a little bit in our bitch, a little bit like in our Ice Queen energy. So if somebody needs to be told something, if somebody needs to be like put in their place, that's what Capricorn needs to be doing this weekend, actually. I'm on the cusp of Pisces and Aries. So, wow, I kind of feel in between the two. That's interesting. I wonder if you've had many lifetimes perhaps outside in other star systems, but perhaps this is your first lifetime here. So you're both simultaneously an old soul because of all the lifetimes in other stars, but you feel like a baby soul because maybe this is your first time on Earth. Hello, Carla. Okay, we haven't done Virgo yet because we started with Capricorn. So we did Capricorn, Aquarius. We're going to do Pisces right now. So Virgo will be one of the last ones. So yeah, I can't see who said that, but whoever said that they're on the cusp of Pisces and Aries, that's probably what's going on. And that makes sense because right now, because we are in the shift, then we did bring a lot of people in we all signed up and volunteered to come down to this earth at this time to be part of this shift. And that's why you were given gifts. So if you're holding back on your gifts, first of all, you're not on mission. If you want to be on mission, you need to be bringing your gifts forward. And, you know, so a lot of us that are here don't feel that happy about it. You know, that's why they say a lot of empaths and starseeds don't necessarily feel like they belong here, because a lot of us hadn't had lifetimes on this planet. I've done several sessions of quantum healing hypnosis, which is past life regression. I was finally able to access a past life back in Egypt. I talked about that a couple days ago, where I was basically Anubis. But I don't think I really had a lot of lifetimes in between. I think one lifetime came forward. Maybe it was in like the 1800s or 1900s, but I don't really feel like I have had a ton of lifetimes here. But, you know, there are some really good regressions on YouTube that you can do. Look up the Dr. Brian Weiss, past life regression. It's only like 30 minutes. I'll post it in the groups. It's like a 30-minute meditation. My daughter did it and literally had a past life regression back to New York City in like the 1950s. She looked down and she was a man. She could see her feet and her legs. And she had like, you know, like the socks that guys used to always wear back in like, you know, the 60s and 50s that had like the stripes, like the kind of like more like a sport sock. They were tall white socks with the stripes. She had those on. So she knew she was a guy. She looked out of her window and she was in like a high-rise New York City building, and she could see all the cars on the street, and they were like more like 50s and 60s models cars. So it's a really, really good past life regression. It takes you back. It regresses you back to being born in this lifetime. So you'll be able to like see your birth. And then it takes you back to like, I think your most recent lifetime. So I will remember to post that. Dr. Brian Weiss, he's the one that did the past life deck, which the first one originally was with Doreen Virtue. Yeah, the past life. See this past life deck? This was Dr. Brian Weiss. See his name? Dr. L. Weiss, MD. So if you search his name on YouTube and just type in past life regression, a couple of his meditations come up. The one that my daughter did specifically was actually him at like a conference, and he was regressing the entire audience at the same time. So you wouldn't think it'd be that powerful because it's not like the best audio. I do recommend putting in some headphones so you could really hear it very well, but you wouldn't think it'd be very powerful. But my daughter totally, the first time she tried it, regressed. And then I have a friend that did it too successfully. So remind me and I'll share that with you guys. Not sure how many lifetimes I've had, but have said this for years. This is my last because I'm motherfucking tired. Well, if you want it to be your last, you guys, then you have to get on mission. If you want to be able to fully ascend and graduate, then you have got to be on mission and do the things that you're called to do. Don't stay small, because if you don't accomplish those things, then you're going to get an F and you're going to have to come back. Have that deck picked up, used, never really used it. Going to look at him now. Yeah, he's got some really good books too. I like this deck a lot, but I don't think you can really get a lot out of it just on its own. I usually end up combining this with a few other things. You know, one of my favorite past life decks that's not even really a past life deck is the Carolyn Miss archetype deck. The Carolyn Miss, this deck right here, the archetype cards, I actually think this is could be really powerful for past lives. And it gives you like the light and the shadow energy for each archetype. So I usually use this one and combine this one. But yeah, Brian Weiss has some good books too. Okay, so back to Aquarius. You guys are the elder, and it says move beyond ancestral patterns. Okay, so although as a Pisces, you are a really old soul, part of how you can look at your soul evolution and age and whether you're an old soul or a new soul is to look at it in terms of DNA. Okay, so even if you don't identify, or you don't, even if you don't resonate, that's the word I'm looking for, even if you don't resonate with like reincarnation per se. Did you guys just see that orb that was over here? Your DNA is carrying all of the experiences from your ancestors, right? They've scientifically proven that DNA carries along with it trauma imprints. So if you come from, let's just use this as an example, an Aboriginal person from Australia, like most Native people, you've been abused and taken off your land and pushed aside and genocided and, you know, all the things that happen to Native people. So if you come from Aboriginal bloodline, whether you're a Pisces as an old soul or an Aries as a baby soul, if you come from this Aboriginal bloodline, you are inherently carrying through your blood, through your DNA, all those that have come before you. So whether or not you've had 20 lifetimes or 2, your blood is carrying with it the imprints of your ancestors. Okay. So right now for Pisces, this is saying that's a heavy burden to carry. For anybody it is, but specifically because it's saying you need to move beyond those patterns. And what those patterns are sometimes you may, for instance, have a phobia of snakes. But you've never been bitten by a snake, and you've never even seen a snake, and you've never in this lifetime had an experience that would make sense for you to have such a phobia of snakes. That could be some type of imprint from an ancestor that was pushed in a pit of snakes or something. You know what I mean? That's just like a really lame example, but you are carrying a lot of traumas and a lot of heaviness that is from your ancestry. Okay. And Pisces, this is specifically coming up for you right now. And I know there's a lot, there's a lot of planetary transits happening in Pisces right now. So that might be why. So let's look at the bigger message here for you. Oh, but I was going to say, did anybody watch the show on Netflix? I can't remember the name of it. And it was like about an Aboriginal people, and it was set in Australia. And this girl was actually Irish, and they killed her baby. It was a book. You guys, I needed counseling after I watched that. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I'm going to have to look up the name of it. I know it was a popular book, and then they made it into a Netflix series. It was good, but it was the most violent, traumatizing show that I have ever seen. I have a lot of fears in general. I often spiral into very irrational fears. Okay, so a way that you might be able to start to begin to get over those things is to maybe at first just identify, like, okay, like you just said, this is irrational. Like, I understand that this is probably not based in reality. And then maybe as a secondary thing to say is like, maybe this isn't even mine. And how can I release this fear that doesn't even belong to me? It's just like as an empath, if you're all of a sudden feeling inundated with certain emotions, the first thing that you need to ask yourself is, are these mine? Do these belong to me? If I've been having a great day and all of a sudden I feel very, very sad for no reason, then I'm going to stop and try to say, okay, what am I picking up on? These don't belong to me. So a lot of times not a lot of times, all the times, you know, one of the most important universal laws is not the law of attraction, but the law of free will. And our guides and our higher self, or your angels or your ancestors, or however you want to envision your team, they need to be asked. You have to say, help me release this. They can't just come and lift something from you without your permission. So if you say, you know, I feel like I have this fear and I don't think it's mine and I don't think it's serving me, I'd like to have it released. Then your team is able to step in and help you to facilitate that. But if you don't ask for that help, then they're not usually, you know, they can't go against free will. Okay. Any spirit or entity that would try to intervene in your life without your permission is not a spirit or entity that you want to be messing with, basically. Okay. That's a no, thank you. Okay. So Pisces, the message here is to move beyond the limitations that have been set for you by family members, past and present. Know that the energy of your spirit is more powerful than genetic and behavioral patterns. The Aboriginal people are the oldest tribal people still living on the planet. Their hunter-gatherer culture and ancient spirituality are rooted in tradition and balance with the earth. So the Aboriginal ancestors are offering you not only wisdom that will help you heal and adapt to the ever-changing planet, but also an understanding of what a spiritual life should be. The elder in the ancestor who comes with a message of healing change. He is an embodied soul, yet he has had journeys that go beyond the physical. Therefore, he represents a reclamation of power. When he appears, it is an acknowledgement that you have the capacity to move beyond the limitations that have been placed upon you. If you have had the expectations of success, failure, sadness, or even sickness placed upon you by your family, it's important to know that you are here to create your own story. This card represents personal healing that will bring you healing to your family lineage as well, past, present, and future. Know that you get to decide what you take on, and also know that your ancestors are rooting for you and are sorry for any setbacks that they have created for you. I think the most important thing in there when it said the part where it says, if you have had any expectations put on you, and we tend to think that expectations are always going to be inherently positive. Like our family only ever want us to be doctors or lawyers or rich or successful. But notice that it says, if you've had expectations of success, that would make sense, failure, sadness, or even sickness. How many times have you been given the title by your family of, oh, she just, she has anxiety, she has depression, she has MS, oh, she has this. We are given these titles that a lot of times are not about success or growth. They're very much like, weighing us down when people want to keep us who we've been. They don't necessarily want to see us heal. They don't want to see us move past those titles. They want us to stay in that box. So a lot of times the expectations that we need to let go of are those of more negative energy. Hi, Ange. How are you this morning? So I think that's important to remember to let go of those expectations. So Pisces, you've got a lot going on right now. Maybe you're feeling a lot of obligation from family. Maybe you are starting to question, it kind of has a little bit of like the Hierophant vibe where you're starting to maybe question the way that you were raised traditionally in terms of like a religion or a spiritual belief, and you're wanting to break free from that and take on your own, but you're not really quite sure. This was maybe kind of a heavy deck to work with when my intention was like, let's just get some like energy for the weekend. This is very heavy. So I feel like that's probably going to take longer than just to be able to be resolved this weekend, right? But something to know. Okay, so let's try to lighten it up a little bit for Pisces and just ask for the energy that they need to know for just this weekend. 2 of Cups, nice. 9 of Cups as well. And the 8 of Swords. So this weekend, Capricorns and Aquarius has both kind of had some heavy energy this weekend, which I'm bummed about because I'm a Capricorn. But Pisces, you got 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and 9 of Swords reversed. So you're going to step out of your own limiting beliefs, at least for this weekend, and you're going to go and have a great weekend. Hopefully some romantic time with your partner. But 9 of Cups, all about just feeling really content, feeling like your cup has been filled, replenished, just feeling really good. So Pisces, you're going to have a great weekend. So I'm excited for you. Okay. Aries. So that brings us to Aries. Aries has been, all over my life this week. My granddaughter just being born, a little Aries. My husband's birthday was yesterday. I'm an Aries rising. So Aries, any other Aries in here watching with us right now? Quality time with my partner has always been so healing for me. I hope you get to spend so much of that this weekend. Aries. Also, I was going to mention that the moon did just move into Cancer today. So I think it'll be there all weekend. Let's see. Yeah, Cancer. The moon's in Cancer today, tomorrow, and then we'll move into the moon in Leo on Sunday, but mostly Cancer. Moon in Cancer because that's where it belongs, right? But it's a little bit emotional. I just apologize for my dog just out there just barking nonstop. You're the cusper from Pisces Aries, so you're going to listen to that one too. Yeah, cool. You totally should. Both your sisters are Aries. And then what are you, Chris? You're a Capricorn, yeah. Okay. All right, Aries. Well, Queen of Pentacles is the first card, 10 of Cups, and then 7 of Wands. Of course, for myself, because I'm thinking about my husband, who's the Aries, and I'm the Queen of Pentacles, so I'm happy about that. But just like the Capricorns got the Queen of Swords, Aries is getting the Queen of Pentacles. So this is all about nurturing. You know, maybe it's a little bit about being about your money, getting organized when it comes to your finances this weekend. Maybe you're going to be spending a little bit of time doing some taxes. That's more of that Saturn energy tomorrow on Saturday. Don't use your Venus. Well, Venus energy would be good for that too, because it is about money. But hopefully by Sunday, you'll be able to rest. But this is maybe a little bit more focus on your financial. Maybe some of you are going to be working as Aries. Maybe you're working this weekend. But we have 10 of Cups, which is amazing family energy. So no matter what you're doing with your money or finances, make sure to take some time to just hang out with the family. All the cards are upright, so your energy is really open and flowing really well. I don't see a lot of obstacles, even despite the fact that your third card is 7 of Wands. But I don't always look at 7 of Wands as fighting. Sometimes 7 of Wands is fighting for something or putting energy into building something or fight. You know, you can fight against something or you can fight for something. Because all of your cards are upright and really good, that I'm just going to say you're going to be fighting for something or towards something in a positive way. And then we did your card to start with, Pisces, which was the ancestral card. So now we're on to, no, that elder card was Pisces. We didn't do a card yet for Aries. Okay. So let's do the oracle card for Aries. Because I haven't used these cards very much, they kind of stick together quite a bit. All right, Aries, you have got the Protection Guardian. I'm not sure if this is just like a generic deity because it doesn't have a name. It says, drop your shields. It's okay to let your guard down this weekend, Aries. It's okay. You don't need to be in fight or flight. Protection Guardian. It's a female goddess. Let's see here. If this could go in alphabetical order, that'd be amazing. Like, why isn't it in alphabetical order? Or does it go by, you know how sometimes an oracle deck, if it doesn't give you a number, it'll start with either the P for Protection Guardian, and then sometimes it'll start with the message, which is drop your shield. So let's look in D. That's what I don't like about some oracle decks, is that they're not very well organized, I feel like. I do not know where this freaking card is. Oh, it looks like all the guardians are in the back. So there's like guardians and messengers that are all in the back. So this is a new deck to me. Somebody mentioned they just got this deck. So when you go to use this, know that the guardians are like a separate thing, I guess. So there's the elemental guardians like air, fire, water. There's an animal guardian, a direction guardian, an earth guardian, fire, guardian angel, heart guardian, magic guardian, mirror guardian, medicine guardian. Here's the protection guardian. Okay. So protection guardian, drop your shields. This is for Aries. Drop your, oh my gosh. How could my favorite people in the world, which are my dogs, also be the bane of my existence? Like, does anybody else just love their dogs more than anything, but also just like can't stand them? Okay. Drop any shields of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. So this weekend, Aries, you are just meant to be having fun. Let down your guard, let down your hair. Don't worry about how it looks. Don't worry about what anybody's going to think. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. Literally, this has been I don't know if this is just a theme for this whole entire deck, but like, I swear everybody in some way, shape, or form has been told to stop hiding your gifts and stop hiding and allowing yourself to bring forth whatever you're supposed to be sharing with the world. And that is going for Aries as well. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. The protection guardian is a feminine version of the Archangel Michael. Interesting. She is a fierce, protective, yet loving warrior angel who carries an indestructible shield of power and protection and will come to all who call on her. She will help you drop your fear-based shields and move into a loving, protective force field that will keep you safe, but will allow your gifts to shine out. Although she is here to guard you from lower energies, she is completely relaxed, serene, and confident because she trusts that love will always prevail. You may have encountered shame or embarrassment in your past, but that is not your present. Angels are drawing close at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, and patterns that may be making you feel unsafe. Know that angelic protection is swirling around you at this moment and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. Call on your guides for help in changing your frequency so that you can feel safe and protected at this time. You are stronger than you think, and your angels and ancestor guides are here to help you realize that now. So Aries, you guys are going to have a great weekend. That's exciting because I'm going to be with my Aries husband, hopefully having a great weekend. Your cats are babies, but drive. How can cats drive you nuts? At least they can't bark. They can't bark. I love cats, but I'm so highly allergic to them. And my dogs are rescues. Well, all but one. And so they're so, what's the word I'm looking for? Very neurotic. They're so freaking neurotic. I can't even stand it. Okay, what's next? Aries. Then we have Taurus. Okay, Taurus. I've got to get Gus in here. He's driving me nuts. Just a second. Boy. Come on. No, come on. Come on. No, lay down. Lay down. The entire bottom shelf, like underneath that entire thing, is just dog beds. I make them a mansion in here. You'd think they'd love it. Okay, Taurus. Starting with the Oracle for Taurus. Remember, Sun, Moon, Rising. And if something resonates that's not within that, it doesn't mean that you can't take it. If you're here and you're watching this and there's a message that really feels like it makes so much sense for you, then you take it. Because anybody that's watching this right now, your energy, we're creating like a vibe with our energies going back and forth. So if something makes sense, go with it. Now, sometime this weekend, I'm going to be filming a little, it's not technically an unboxing, but can you guys see up on my top shelf up there? Look at all those little, can you see those little Egyptian gods and goddesses? They're called Egyptians. If you're in my Oracle group, you probably heard me talking about them. They came in these little boxes, but they're called Egyptians, like little, like we, like W-E-E. So look at how cute they are there. So far, I've gotten, starting on the farthest corner, that's Horus, Anubis, Isis, Nut, Thoth, Basset, and the lion goddess. I can't remember the lion goddess's name, but look how cute they are. Oh my God. And I've still got Ma'at on the way, Hathor, a couple other ones, Osiris. We don't get along well. I had them both for 10 years and they are just now able to lay on the same couch if something is between. The cats are just barely able to get along. Okay. Whoever had to get back to work, sorry, but you're probably already gone. Okay, so Taurus. The fact that my dogs were adopted drives me nuts too, because I don't know, like I want to know their sign. My little puppy, Juniper, we got her, so I know she's a Sagittarius. Okay, Taurus, lady. Lady's what I call my little old grandma dog. Lady, enjoy growth and reap the rewards. Okay. So Taurus, and today is Friday. Again, when we started out today's reading, we were talking about how Friday is ruled by Venus. Well, Taurus is also ruled by Venus. So if you are Taurus, you're very much in your divine feminine. Also, she's holding an apple, which makes sense that Taurus would be holding food. She's holding apple and sitting by the apple tree, kind of giving off a little bit of like Eve type energy with that apple there. But it's not Eve, it's just lady. Lady says, enjoy growth and reap rewards. So Taurus, reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. The lady known as the Empress in the traditional tarot is the representation of the goddess in her most fertile form. So the Empress is the Venus card. So that makes sense, right? We were just talking about Venus. So, sorry, I got just sidetracked. Empress in the traditional tarot is the representation of the goddess in her most fertile form. She is an abundant, bountiful, and creative being. She is closely connected to nature because it is her child. She represents maternal energy and has more than enough to give to all who need nurturing. Yet she is the representation of the goddess Venus. And yearns for a rich relationship with her counterpart, the Lord. In this card, she holds an apple. Its seeds are a perfect pentagram, which in paganism represents the 5 elements of life. So can you guys see that little pentagram in the apple? That's kind of cool. The extended messages, fertility, growth, and abundance. All are imminent when the lady arrives in your life. All the seeds you have planted are coming to life. Maybe you're going to be planting a garden. If you don't want to be getting pregnant and you're a Taurus, I would be really careful this weekend. You may just have a weekend planned with the kids, and you may just be doing your, jobs as a mother. All the seeds that you have planted are coming to life, and there are plenty more rewards to come. In a material sense, this card can represent financial security and comfort. It shows that there will be more than enough to go around. If you are making business deals or setting intentions to create financial growth, this card indicates a considerable amount of monetary success. The lady can also usher in other forms of abundance, opportunities, marriage, proposals, and even a birth of a child. She will help you respect nature and connect with its forces in order to have a genuinely supported journey through life. So, Taurus, you're very much in your element this weekend, very much in your Venus, Venusian, if you will. Do we have any Tauruses watching? All right, Taurus, energy for the weekend, 3 cards. There we go. Got more than 3, so we're going to go. 10 of Cups, Ace of Swords. Sorry, King of Wands reversed. I need some coffee. I need my daughter to get home from Starbucks like right now. She usually brings me a iced Americano. Taurus, 10 of Cups. So again, all about family. It's going to be a great weekend. Maybe you're out in this beautiful spring weather. Ace of Swords. You may be hearing some from a family member. You may receive some good news. Again, because it's next to the family card and we have so much energy with Venus going on, I guess it could be something financial as well. Maybe you got your tax return, so you're going to go treat your family to a nice dinner or go do something fun. If you live here in the local area, maybe you're going to go to Lagoon, go do something as a family. You've got that extra money. Third card is King of Wands. I mean, it's in reverse. So some of you guys might have a partner who maybe isn't wanting to go do those things. That's kind of a bummer, but just leave him home and go hang out with the kids, or go do something with your sister or your friends who have kids, and maybe make it like a little bit of a mommy group instead of just you and the hubs. But very much Venusian energy for you, Tauruses. Okay, what's up next then? Gemini. Gemini for the weekend. I need to go get my nails done. That's all I know. Okay. Gemini, sun, moon, rising. There it is. You guys got the Fire Guardian. Ignite your passions. So this seems to be kind of like the counterpart to the Lady. This seems a little bit more emperor-y, right? With all that fire, masculine. Now we know that the Guardians are all in the back. So, air, animal. Oh, and then it goes in alphabetical order that way. Okay. So, Fire Guardian for Gemini. Connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. The Fire Guardian represents the angels of fire. Fire is an energy that many people are afraid of, but shouldn't be. Burning desires can lead to great expansion. Allow the Fire Guardian to help you awaken a wilder side of yourself and burn away any fear or shame that stands between you and your desires. When this card appears, you are reminded that passion is powerful and absolutely encouraged by spirit. You are being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you are in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. Damn, Gemini. Jealous. You guys are going to be having a great weekend, apparently. A great weekend, Gemini. Let's see if your tarot cards can match that energy. Okay. All right, Gemini. The Emperor, so it's definitely matching it. The Emperor, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Hubba hubba for sure, you guys. Gemini is going to be getting it. Four of Wands, I mean, you know, it's a celebratory energy. It's a celebration. Maybe it's your anniversary. Maybe you guys are going to be having some hotel sex, some vacation sex. I don't know, but it's great. The Emperor is very, again, masculine, very much fire, very much Aries. We are in Aries season. Six of Cups, you know, maybe your, you know, significant other is going to bring some flowers or do something to make you feel special and to make you know how much they still love you. Gemini, you have a great, great weekend coming up. So enjoy that. Okay, what's up next? Cancer. And like we just said, the moon is in Cancer this weekend, starting today. Yeah. Starting today for Cancers. Maybe you're going to be in your feelings with that moon Cancer. All right. The moon. So I was literally just saying the moon's in Cancer. Maybe you're going to be in your feelings because of the moon. And we pulled the moon card. So yes, definitely you're in your element this weekend, Cancer, which might mean you want to stay home. Maybe you don't want to go out, right? Because the Cancer energy is all about the home, ruling that fourth house. Take note of intuitive messages as well, okay? So if you think something's up, then you're probably right. If you've been feeling, you know, like you just keep getting guided towards some type of intuitive message. This deck is so freaking weird, you guys. So the Guardians are all in the back. Where are the planets? Are there planets? There's the moon. Okay. The guidebook's kind of hard to use. I will say that. Okay, the moon for Cancer. Use your intuition, practice discernment, see through illusions and blockages. The moon is strongly associated with the divine feminine and energy of receiving. If the sun is God, the moon is goddess, and so she offers a powerful energy of polarity and balance. She has a cyclic energy and is therefore strongly connected to emotions, which often come and go in waves, and to somewhat interesting behavior. So when the moon appears in a reading, you are often being told that not everything is as it seems. The moon has a dark side, just dark, not negative, and can show you what you've been kept in the dark about. Gussie, come here. Lunar energies are surrounding your life, allowing you to understand what is standing in your way. Not everything is as it seems, and you are being guided to use your discernment. When the moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased, so take note of any feelings arising at this time. They are messages from your soul and angels. The moon shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark. So ask yourself if you are avoiding anything or refusing to deal with something of importance. If so, it could be holding you in the shadows when your destiny is to be in the light. If this card appears when you feel someone isn't being completely real with you, know that their intentions will be revealed to you. The moon has no secrets. She reveals all. So, Cancers, there is a possibility that there could be some type of something being revealed to you this weekend, something that your intuition has probably been trying to get you to pay attention to. But if I know Cancers, and I think I do, they want to, just get back in their shell and maybe pull that shell over their eyes and not see it. But this weekend, some things might be revealed. But let's go ahead and just look and see here with the tarot for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Dang, Cancer, maybe you're the one with the secrets. We got Nine of Swords in the middle, so you're feeling conflicted. And on one side, you've got Knight of Pentacles, and on the other side, you've got Knight of Wands in reverse. So if any of you are in some type of a love triangle situation, that might be coming to light this weekend. So you might want to get a handle over it, with that. Knight of Wands in reverse, I guess in general, I would say nobody's coming to save you. You're going to have to save yourself, and you need to get out of your head in order to do that. You're not going to be able to make any decisions when you're, stuck in that anxiety. So again, get your energy grounded, get outside in nature, literally just get a hold of yourself. Gosh, I kind of want to pull, please show us some clarifying energy for these Knights. Ten of Cups reversed, Four of Pentacles. So yeah, Cancer, I don't know. Ten of Cups reverses could be some drama in the relationship or the family. Maybe these Knights are brothers. They don't have to be partners, but they could be people in your friend group or family. But there's going to be some big emotions. So trust your intuition. Try to be on the up and up. If there's something that you're not wanting to come forward, then you might want to get a handle on that, because the moon is going to shine a light on anything that has been hidden, right? Nature is the most amazing healer. Absolutely. Like, there's nothing that Mother Nature can't heal. Okay, next we're going to go into Leo. I feel like we need to clear a little bit. All right. That was heavy, Cancer. I'm going to take my bio salts after that shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leo, give me something better to work with here, okay? Because Cancer was not it. These are just little salts. I've talked about them before. Okay. And they help ground my energy. All right, Leo. Next week, I want to do some of the readings by human design. So if you don't know your human design, you need to figure it out. You're a Leo rising. I'm a Leo moon. So let's get something good, Carla. Send us some good juju so we can get some good Leo energy here. But Carla, are you going based off of Real Sky astrology yet? This is Western. I want to learn Real Sky, but like probably anybody, I'm a little bit hesitant. It's hard to give up everything that you've already studied. It makes so much sense, like, but I'm also hesitant to give up, you know. It's hard. Okay. So Leo is your Real Sky rising. Yeah, I'm going to have your sister do my Real Sky chart. Leo, 3 of Wands. Okay. So you're going to be out making things happen. Okay. 7 of Cups. You got decisions to make though. 7 of Cups, in my opinion, again, this is more just like as a, probably more from the hotline reader aspect because I do a lot of relationship readings. 7 of Cups to me feels very much like Tinder vibes. Like, you know, like you look at him just like looking up at all of his choices, and Tinder's kind of like endless, or like not just Tinder, but like dating apps in general. Like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. But, you know, 7 of Cups it's not a bad card. It's just, you know, 3 of Wands. I guess I would look at this for the weekend. Again, not trying to look too far into it. First, you got to decide what you want to do and then go do it. I mean, 3 of Wands, you're going to have the energy. You're going to have the opportunity. You just got to decide what it is that you want to do. Page of Swords is here in reverse. So again, if you are waiting for an invitation or you're waiting to hear something from somebody, you might not hear that. So don't let this, not hearing this or not getting the message or not getting the invitation, don't let that stop you from going out and having a great weekend. Let's get your oracle card, Leo. That came right out. Peacekeeper. You're going to be the peacekeeper in some way. Maybe you're going to be involved with some of that Cancer drama. Do you have a lot of Cancer people in your life, Leo? Then you might be put in the position to be the mediator. The peacekeeper, it says, let go of the need to be right. Oh, yeah. I'm not very good at that. As an Aries rising and a Leo moon, I must be right all the time. So I do not claim this energy. No, I'm just joking. Okay, peacekeeper. Choose peace and happiness over the need to be right. Rather than trying to prove a point, save your energy for what's important. The peacekeeper is a wise Native American woman who has been influenced by the white buffalo woman. She holds a peace pipe with the embellic of surrendering the need to fight and offering harmony instead. She is a soul who knows what it's like to feel under threat and to stand up for what she believes in and knows is right. Her medicine helps you to take the higher road in every situation, even if you're under pressure to make a quick decision. It is a reminder that within your hands lies the power to make the right choice for all involved. Leo, you may be feeling on edge due to a stressful situation. There's a warrior within you that wants to rise up, prove your point, and get the truth across. But you're being reminded by ancestor wisdom that truth will always be revealed in the end. It's more important at this time to avoid arguments or heated discussions where you know you'll be fighting a losing battle. There is much more power in choosing to move forward from a higher perspective. This will allow you to connect deeply to the guidance within and the intuition that will lead you towards the healing of a whole situation. Along with any wounds it may have inflicted on you, choose peace. You know it's calling you. So regardless, we're not getting involved, okay? We're not waking up and choosing violence this weekend, Leo. We're choosing peace, which might be slightly less exciting, but nonetheless. Daughter is a Leo, son is a Cancer. Well, if those two are getting into it, because you were the one that heard this message, even though you might not be a Leo, that still could be for you, right? That message could still be for you. Okay, what's up next? Finally, Virgo, right? Yeah, Leo, Virgo. Virgo, you've waited so patiently. I know I have a few Virgos on. We're going to give a really good shuffle. Really good. Yeah, Carla is the Virgo. And I swear, who else? Oh, Sheila, but I don't know if Sheila's on today. Okay, Ace of Cups, the Empress, and the Page of Pentacles. So really good. Now, me personally, I know that the Empress is Venus. But for the longest time, whenever I would look at the Empress card, I see this as very much a Virgo energy as well, like that mothering and nurturing. It drives me nuts. I kind of feel like Virgo should be ruled by Venus, not Mercury. I don't make the rules though. So anyway, Ace of Cups, really good. Okay. Maybe you will be, just your cup's going to be filled in general. You're going to feel, you also agree that it feels like it should be Venus, or Carla? Is that what you mean? Tell me what you mean. Because there he goes. Can't keep him under control for too long. I don't know what it is. I just feel like it's very, very much Virgo and Venus make sense together. Like it even has the symbol for Venus right there. So I know it's the Venus card, but I always look at it as Virgo. Okay. But just like we talked about, we started this whole thing with talking about Friday. Friday's ruled by Venus, but Friday itself, the name, the etymology of Friday is for Frigga, which is Freya, the Germanic goddess, the wife of Odin. Okay. You're Libra and Western. Okay. So you do have Venus energy. So anyway, today I feel like might be the bigger day for your weekend just because of Venus, Friday being ruled by Venus. But Ace of Cups, you're going to feel appreciated. Your cup's going to be filled in some way, or this is a way for Spirit to say, to make sure that you take time this weekend to fill your cup. You actually could be hearing some kind of message about money or work or, something good with that Page of Pentacles there. Also, I tend to look at the page cards as children. And so if you have an earth sign child, you might be hearing from them or getting a visit from them. But all your cards are upright, Virgo, so really free. The energy is flowing freely. We don't have a lot of obstacles or blocked energy. Where is our oracle energy for Virgo? Two came out, so we're going to narrow it down. Virgo. Okay, here it is. So you're getting the autumn card, which, Virgo is kind of that beginning, end of summer, beginning of autumn. It's like the transition between those seasons. But it's all about releasing the old, right? Letting go of the old. And also it says rest. So even though you're going to have a really good weekend, make sure that you take some time to get some rest. Maybe also letting go of, maybe you're going to be going through some closets or some, basements and letting go, getting rid of shit that's taking up energetic space. That might be a good thing to do. With that release energy, let's find... warrior symbols. Because again, this guidebook is so much fun. Okay, so autumn, release the old and rest. Release all the pressure and expectation weighing you down. Shed it all so that you can recover before moving into a time of renewal. Autumn is when the trees are preparing for the long, cold winter and must let go of the weight they are carrying in order to continue to grow and to prosper. Sometimes you too just have to surrender an aspect of yourself in order to continue to grow and prosper. The raven on the autumn card shows that there is an opportunity to heal at this time. In Celtic animal medicine, the raven is the bird of healing and initiation. The healing it brings is a shift that allows you to move into a more powerful psychic space where you can be aware of your needs and desires and be better supported. Virgo, you know what is heavy, what is holding you back. Is it a person, a situation, a dream? Like the trees letting go of their leaves and fruit in the autumn, it's time to let it go. When you hold on, you try to control reality. We all know Virgos do love some control over some things, okay? So you can't control this. You need to let it go. When you let go, you make space for new energy to enter your life. You are being guided by your angels and nature herself to release whatever is stopping you from moving forward. And you can do this. When the autumn card arrives in the future position of a spread or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming of autumn will usher important energies, which this really wasn't in a spread, so that's not really applicable. So letting go of the need for control. But I think really what's coming through mostly for me intuitively is looking and going through anything that you feel like you have in excess and getting rid of it. Maybe that's winter clothes that you just, are hanging on to for next winter or next autumn, but you really don't need those. Anything that you just don't need, it's a good time to donate. Let it go. Let go. That's Virgo message. And now we do go to Scorpio. Scorpio. Scorpio and then Sagittarius, and then we'll be done. So if you're a Scorpio or Saggy, thank you for being patient. Or those of you guys that are going to watch on the replay, you can fast forward it. And it's 11:33 right now, at least in my time zone. Okay. Scorpio. My goodness. Okay. Scorpio, you got Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. Now we do have Earth Day coming up in April sometime. When is Earth Day? Like the 15th or... Okay. Virgo, Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. Allow yourself to be cherished. Mother Earth is protecting you with a shield of love and light. Mother Earth is the female counterpart to Father Sky. It's auspicious to receive this card because in the eyes and heart of the Mother Earth, you are her child and she is highly protective of you, her baby, and will give you everything you need to grow and to expand. Mother Earth is only covered by leaves in this card, showing the vulnerability of Earth. Every day she experiences challenges that she has to adapt to and overcome. Her energy, represented by the symbol of the pagan triple goddess, Maiden, Mother, and Crone, behind her can help you adapt as the changes of life come your way. Scorpio, you may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, but you are now moving back to your natural center, and that will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you have felt ungrounded, know that Mother Earth is here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light, and it's important that you know that and feel loved. If you have had challenges with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are with you to help clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making the sacred love connection. You are being guided to make choices that are based on love. So let's, Scorpio, get out, connect with Mother Earth, maybe connect with your mother, send her a message, or, connect with your mother energy if you have children. Oh, I didn't do Libra. You're right. Okay, well, let me finish Scorpio and we'll go back to Libra. Thank you. I have literally skipped Libra twice. Why do I skip Libra? That is weird. And my daughter's Libra. My mom's a Libra. So let's finish out Scorpio and we'll go back to Libra. I'm so sorry. That's why I need you guys here to keep me in check. It's whenever I start out of order, if I don't start with Aries, it's harder for me to keep track. Okay, Scorpio, energy for the weekend, besides, connecting to that mother goddess energy. Well, there we go. The moon reverse, the high priestess reverse, and the knight of swords. So there's definitely a need for you to connect with the mother. The moon is in reverse, which is also the mother energy. There's something here that's blocked. Did you get in an argument with your mom? Are you in an argument with your daughter or your son? The high priest is also in reverse. So somebody may be manipulating the situation. And is that you? Make sure that it's not. Knight of Swords to the rescue here somehow, some way. I don't know if that's a partner or a brother or a son, but there will be somebody here that's going to maybe be in that peacemaker energy. Who got the peacemaker back a couple times ago? Leo. Maybe you have somebody, a Leo in your life that's going to be the peacemaker. But overall, Scorpio, connect to mother energy, Mother Earth, Mother Goddess, your mother, your actual mother, and yourself as a mother. Okay, and now we're going to go back to Libra because I skipped them and I'm so sorry. Andy, where's Sender's 22nd? What's the 22nd, Andy? Okay, Libra. Always waiting patiently like they do until, Earth Day. Thank you. Okay. Earth Day is the 22nd. Libra. Energy for the weekend. Temperance, 8 of Wands, and the Hierophant in reverse. It was worth the wait, Libra. You've got a big weekend. You've got 2 major arcana cards here. Temperance, all about restoring balance. 8 of Wands, you're going to probably have a busy weekend. Got a lot going on. Go, 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 go. Hierophant in reverse, to me, I love the Hierophant in reverse because I don't care for the Hierophant. But the Hierophant in reverse is like breaking free from those boxes, breaking free from tradition, breaking free from obligation, and being carefree and doing whatever you want to do and not giving a fuck what anybody else thinks. So I love that so much. If you also, because you've got the 8 of Wands, if you feel like you've got too much going on and you are feeling already stressed, then the Hierophant is here to say, don't do anything that doesn't feel authentic. Don't feel like you have to meet other people's obligations. Okay. This weekend for you should be all about balance. And literally Libra is the balance card. It is the scales of justice. So you don't do anything that doesn't make you feel good this weekend. Okay. Let's get your oracle card. Yes. All the Earth Day, 22nd. I will never forget. Ever, ever. I planted a peach tree one day on Earth Day many, many eons ago, and it was like the most fruitful and abundant peach tree that ever lived. So it's a good day to plant a peach tree, I can tell you that. Libra. What do you need to know? What's your oracle card, Libra? There we go. The Sun. Enjoy, happiness, success. The Sun is always a good card, right? Always a good card. And it's, at least here in Utah, going to be a good weekend, a sunny weekend. Carla, are you in Wisconsin? Is that where you guys live? What's the energy, what's the weather going to be like there? The Sun. We already know it's going to be good, but we still got to look it up for you. Okay. Libra. Cold. Dang it. We'll have to send you some of our sunshine. Okay. Message. Know that doors are opening for you, Libra. Follow up new projects, ventures, and ideas. Connect with the inner fire that is driving you forward. The Sun has long been associated with the energy of success. It's the most powerful planet in the solar system. So, of course, when the Sun card appears in a reading, it will bring power, success, and light. It brightens up all connections, banishes darkness, brings a sense of youthfulness, and invites you to connect to the energy of joy so that you can be the light and spirit, so you can be in the light and spirit of the heart. Windy and cool in Alberta, but not below 40, so it's all good. Okay. Libra, you're being surrounded by the brightness of the sun at this time. Opportunities to feel and be successful are swirling and dancing around you. Relationships and friendships progress with joy, and you will feel happy and uplifted. If you are not somewhere bright and sunny right now, there will be other ways in which you can enjoy warmth and joy. Solar energy brings health and vitality and can energize and warm, and it also encourages everything to grow. The energy of expansion is with you at this time, and you are being offered the perfect opportunity to move forward. If you want to bring something to life or you're ready to take a new step in a relationship, the sun will bring you the right energy to you. If you are asking a question, the answer is most definitely yes. So Libra, I feel like it was probably a good thing that we skipped you because that was a much better reading. So now then, we already did Scorpio. So now we just have Sagittarius, because we started with Capricorn. So Carla, then I would be, if I'm a Capricorn in Western, I'd be a Sagittarius in real sky, right? Is that correct? Because even in my Western chart, I have quite a bit of Sagittarian placements, and I have a lot in the 9th house. So I already have a lot of Sagittarius. So I feel like that might be an easy transition. Or would I be Ophiuchus? I think I'd be Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius for the weekend. You got the Air Guardian. Shift your perception. Sagittarius, you are being asked to shift your perception. Where are the Guardians? Air Guardian. All Rochelle's Capricorn in Western and Sagittarius in real. Okay. But it's like, it could be different, but most likely would be Sagittarius. What day was Rochelle's birthday in December? Or is she a January Capricorn? Okay, so Sagittarius, Air Guardian, change the way you think and you will change your whole reality. The Air Guardian represents the angels of the air element. Traditionally, air is all about thoughts, thinking, and everything that's happening in the mind. So these angels can help you to overcome any thoughts that have come back to haunt you from the past and to see the world more clearly. They are guiding you to change the way that you think about certain situations, as this could be standing between you and greatness. Sagittarius, when this card arises, it's an opportunity to learn about your way of thinking. You're being guided to recognize that not all you see is exactly the way you see it. Sometimes the mind can play games, and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. If you are being challenged or feel that there's a lack of clarity and direction in your life at the moment, there's a good chance that the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with that reality. You're being guided to open your eyes and your mind and go beyond any limits that you have set for yourself and recognize that the way that you see the world is how you will experience the world. Opportunities are moving in your direction, but they will open up for you if you are ready to do the internal work to support them. It's a beautiful card. So there's your Oracle, Sagis, Jan 16th. Okay. So I don't know, because I'm end of December. I wonder if I'm Ophiuchus. Inquiring minds need to know. But I could just run it on a sidereal chart, right? Okay, Sagittarius. That was a good card about changing your perception. What else do these Saggis need to know for the weekend? Besides listening to my dog Gus bark, what else do we need to know? 7 of Cups is back. Choices. There's so many choices. 7 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles reversed, and the 7 of Swords upright. So perhaps this is what it was talking about. You might think somebody's being dishonest or deceitful or tricking you or misguiding you and doesn't want to cooperate and doesn't want to work with you. And just, you might be feeling like something is wrong. But because of that other card, it's saying that before you act on this or before you make any type of accusations or allegations with what you're believing is happening in these cards right here, you need to change your perception. That's kind of like the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man got flipped upside down because he wasn't seeing things clearly when he was standing upright. So the universe flipped him upside down so he could see things from a different perspective. So Sagittarius, don't jump on that. Yes, if I got these cards too, I would look at them and be like, ugh, but your other guidance is telling you that this is something that is not as it seems. So look deeper into this before you act on this or, feel like, because agreed, looking at these cards, it doesn't feel good, but there's more to this than meets the eye. Voice to text. Oh, I know. I'm always using voice to text too. And then I have to go back and correct all the words that it spelt wrong or chooses completely other words that are not what I meant. All right. Well, I think we made it through everybody. If I forgot anybody else, let me know. This is last call. And if not, I hope everybody has a great weekend and spend some of your day today, Friday, in that Venus energy. Now we know it's all about Freya, right? Goddess of fertility. So you could work with her as well today if you wanted to. But I'm going to go try to get some readings done and then go get my nails done, which is very much a Venus thing. So treat yourself to something beauty related or Venusian and have a great weekend. And then we'll see you guys on Monday. Bye-bye.